Hey guys, it's your boy Percy Periwinkle. There are people in the world who have dedicated their whole life honing a skill like knitting or knife flipping, or those weirdos from TLC who spend their whole life collecting sex dolls. Anyways, all of this firstly made me go into a downward spiral of existential crisis. What the fuck are you doing with your life, dude? Stick to something for once. Also, what the fuck is wrong with your voice? But it also made me think what would happen if one day you fuck up and no one in the industry needs your skill anymore. And that's when I stumbled upon this Disney show called Big Shot. And oh boy, are you in for a treat? So without any further ado, let's watch the pilot. So in the beginning we meet Marvin, who is or was a basketball coach. So a little bit of a backstory here. Marvin used to coach Division 1 basketball teams, but he also has some temper issues. So one day during a game, he got so angry with the referee's decision, he threw a chair at him and he got fired. And after all this debacle, he goes to see his agent.
I found something. It's not something that you want, but it's a job, which is what you need, okay? A way back in. It's not college. It's high school. Private, outside of San Diego.
Tim, I can't coach a bunch of rich private school boys in California.
Girls. It's a girls' school.
Whoa, wait a minute. So you're telling me between making 6 TikToks every day, dealing with a boyfriend who uses laughing emojis like full stops, and uploading asking boys questions girls are too afraid to ask videos on YouTube, they still have time for basketball. So the next day Marvin goes to the school where let's just say he doesn't receive a very warm welcome. He talks to the principal who explains to him how unimportant he is. He then meets his assistant coach Holly.
I'll call you back.
Holly Barrett, assistant coach.
Marvin Korn.
It's a great honor, coach. I'm a big fan. You have no idea.
No need for that.
Oh, no, I don't feel the need. We don't kiss the ring around here, if you hadn't noticed.
So, any advice for me?
On coaching basketball?
On coaching girls.
Yeah, treat everyone according to their star signs. Trust me, you don't ever want to yell at a scorpion. Anyways, after a bit of a chat with Holly, Marvin goes to meet the students and oh boy, the students are just... Wait, let me introduce you to some of them. First, Olive, she is scared of whistles. Next, Samantha. She had a brain injury when she was little and now giggles unnecessarily. That's Caroline Rose Adrian Smith, aka Mouse. She's just a kiss ass. Oh, and how could I forget? Louis, the one with daddy issues.
Now, we're gonna have a problem, Louise Grzinski.
I hope not, Coach Korn. Especially since you're kind of cute. And if I'm gonna grunt and sweat 5 days a week for some guy, at least let him be good looking.
Okay, team. Eyes open, legs down. Now I want you all to raise your right hand as high as you can. Right hand, raise it. Now, knees bent, good. Now I'd like you all to wave goodbye to Louise Grzinski. She's suspended from the team.
So on his first day during the introduction, he managed to suspend the star player and also fat shame a girl. So I think it went just fine. And the girls aren't happy about this, even they are bitching about him. And Holly sees all of this and invites Marvin for a beer. So at the bar, Holly tells Marvin to be more sensitive, where we also find out that both of them are divorced. So I'm not sure, but something could happen in the future. Wink wink. The next day Marvin makes all the players come to practice at 6 in the morning, where he starts training them for their match this weekend, when this guy shows up.
Oh, incoming.
You are Coach Korn.
I am.
What a thrill. I celebrated a birthday last week, and you were my present to myself. Don't worry, I won't ask you to wear a red bow.
That's Larry Grazinski, Louis's dad. He reminds me of that guy during exams. The one who makes you doubt your own questions. So you double check all of them again and you find out that your answers are right. But you still copy his answers. But then afterwards you find out that your answers were right all along. Anyways, I should stop whining about my trust issues. So Larry tries to sweet talk Marvin into taking back his daughter into the team. But Marvin does not budge. Later that day during break, Marvin is walking towards his office where he almost gets run over by Louis. So he makes a pullover.
Turn the car off. Take a deep breath. Why are you crying?
I'm a teenager, it's the law.
Nice, snappy comeback. Just tell me.
What can I say? Daddy issues makes you clear your sinuses twice every day. Anyways, we find out that Louis is pretty heartbroken about being suspended from the team. She wants to play at the game on the weekend, not only to make her dad happy, but also because she doesn't want the college scouts knowing that she is suspended. And seeing all this makes Marvin reconsider his decision. So he tells Louis that she can't play, but she can dress and sit near the court with the team. So, after a training montage, we find out that the team doesn't have any players who can shoot a 3-pointer. I mean they do, Louis, but she's not playing. So the coach calls Mouse and the girl with the brain injury and tells them to get in sync, but...
Relax. I am relaxed.
Do you two not like each other?
We like each other okay.
Then what's the problem?
The problem is Mouse thinks I like her too much.
Shut up.
Whatever you thought I meant that night, I didn't. I have a boyfriend, okay? We love each other.
Please stop talking.
You're the one who made it weird.
You're making it weird.
Okay, girls, you do not need to go to dinner together.
Thank you.
What just happened?
Oh Marvin, teenage life is complicated, trust me. Here everyone except you knows who you are dating. The next day we see everyone at the basketball game, where before the game starts Marvin quotes her dead basketball coach to encourage the players, but the team doesn't score so well in the first half. I mean Marvin, what were you expecting quoting a dead basketball coach to a bunch of teenage girls? You need to quote some famous TikToker. Or me. Yeah, you could quote me. Wait, let me say something intellectual. Oh yeah. Whenever you feel alone, look around you. No one fucking cares. So during the break, Marvin is pretty upset about the score. So he decides to share something personal about him to encourage the players. So he tells everyone about his daddy issues and how till this day he is searching for unconditional love. And for some reason, everyone seems to be inspired by that. The team gets so inspired that they start coordinating with each other and playing well. But because they messed up in the first half, they still need 6 points to call it a draw, and that too under 40 seconds. And no one except Louis knows how to shoot a 3-pointer. So Marvin decides to let Louis play, and she even scores a 3-pointer. But she fails to do that the second time, and they lose.
This close.
Heads up. Next time we play Laguna, I expect to beat Laguna. This outcome was unacceptable. But we're just getting started.
But Marvin consoles the team and even the principal appreciates him now. And that's where the pilot ends. So now about the show. It's a Disney show. If you like watching Disney shows, you'll like this one. I personally liked it. Once I finish scripting this video, I'm binge watching the rest of the season. You can find this TV show on Disney+. Bet you wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention it in the video, but there is this parallel storyline of Marvin and his teenage daughter who lives with her mother in Chicago, and she calls Marvin every night. So yeah, that's it I guess. Thanks for watching and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.